What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk a little bit about appearances. What we look like. What we look like. I just want to look good. Yeah, we do want to look good. First of all, I want you to take some pressure off yourself, okay? It's all right that you want to look good. I really, really mean that. It's okay. It's okay, honey. And I say that to like my little past self who was so caught up, so caught up in wanting to look good, but being so ashamed that I wanted to look good. And it's okay. And I did look good. I was cute. I just wish I could have seen that. I wish I could have. I think like probably every person has had this experience where they find a photo of what they looked like, maybe at a different age, and they go, oh, I don't look like what I thought I looked like. I remember feeling so different from what this photo actually is. And I kind of think a few things are going on there. I'll just say this right now because I don't know if I'll get... So like, I'm sorry, this is like a little tangent, but I'll get back to it, I promise. So this is a little tangent, but you know like the famous question of like, oh, on your deathbed, what are you gonna regret? Like, what is the one thing that you look back and you'll say,
I should have done this.
Yeah, so this is what I believe, okay? I believe that there's only present moment, and that is affecting all past and future moments. That is connected to all past and future moments. Okay, meaning that on your deathbed, you are present. You are more influenced by who you are in that present moment than who you thought you were back then. Meaning your recollection of events, your recollection of past self is more about who you are in that moment, remembering, than what the moment actually was, you know? So I think in a better way, this is just a different way of looking at it. In a better way, if you're like, I don't want to regret anything on my deathbed, yeah, you can be like, okay, I better do everything in this life. Or it can be like, I hope that the person I am on my deathbed is so at peace with life and so at peace with myself that I know every decision I made was the right one. And I can look back and I'm just grateful. And I'm just so like in alignment with my own life and my own being. Anyway, so that's my side tangent. And now getting back to appearances. Okay, so I realized recently that I have this habit, and I'm so glad that I caught it, where I wake up and I try to make the hours between waking and sleeping very precious. And so I do stay in bed for a little bit, and I have like my own personal practice around using that kind of altered state time to my benefit. So I do that in the morning and I do that at night. But then after that, this is what I noticed. First thing I do is I go to the mirror. And what do I go to the mirror for? It's just a piece of transformed sand, people. What do I go to it for? I go to see, or this is what I was doing, I go to see, hey, have those things I didn't like the night before, have they gone away? And yeah, and I bet that was happening. I bet that is a habit that happened after some of the difficulties I was dealing with last year that I'm not going to get into. But this is defeating a few things, and this is why I don't want you to do this. This is like, please don't do this. Don't do this. And the reason is for two things. Okay, number one, you want to be being, as much as possible, the person that you want to be. So living like that person, having the habits that person has, having the thoughts and the like way of interacting in the world, and like the tendencies and whatever, all of it. You just want to be embodying that. And so the person with perfect skin does not need to go to the mirror to check out if their skin is okay. They just don't. They know it. It's there. They don't need to do anything about it. It's just there for them. And so that's number one. Pay attention to those habits. If you're constantly kind of needing to check in with your looks, that can be, okay, you get to create the rules, but it can be confirming that there is something wrong about your looks, that you need to check in on them. Or something that needs to be improved that you're like waiting for. Are you waiting for something to happen? Are you waiting to see improvements? If you are, you're confirming that it hasn't happened yet. So that's number one. And then number two, this is about focus and this is about attention. All right? So I can zone in on those parts of my body that I have determined are not all right. Okay. Also, all parts of your body are all right. They're all right. Everything is empty and meaningless. There is no such thing as this is better, this is bad. This is unattractive, this is attractive. That's actually not true. There's no such thing. We determined that. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, if you're zoning in on something that you don't want to be there, why are you doing that? And then having thoughts about it that are also saying, hey, this thing is this thing. Why are you doing that? So you get to choose what you put your focus on. Always. You get to choose. And first step of this is actually paying attention to what you put your focus on. This is like the first and most important step and can't be overlooked. It like really, really can't. Just like, where is your mind at? Where is it? Where is it? In the same place, in the same way that you kind of need to know where your body is at all times. Otherwise, like, bad things could happen. Where's your mind at? Where are you? If you know that you're in your bedroom, do you also know where you are in your head? And then, what is that head doing? What is that head saying? What are you saying to yourself in that moment? And flip it. If it's not actually what you want to hear, flip it. If this was like a friend whispering in your ear, saying like, oh, your nose or something. Yeah, why would you let your friends say that about you? Get up and leave. Or ask them to leave. Or ask them to say something nice. And it's you. You have complete control. So flip it. I don't care if it's not what it looks like in the mirror. Change it. Flip it. Say the thing that you want there to be. And you'll start seeing that thing. You'll start seeing that thing. Okay? This actually happened to me watching, I'm not going to say what the show is. I was watching a show with a friend and she said, oh, I can't watch that show because that actress, just the thing she does with her mouth is so distracting. It's just like her lips are just everywhere. It's so annoying and I can't watch her. I don't know what's going on there. And now I cannot watch that show and I cannot watch that actress without thinking about that. Is that true? I don't know. Because she pointed it out, now I see it. And so you can do the same thing for yourself. Point out the things that you want to see, though. Point those out and look for them. And I don't care if it doesn't feel real, because that's why you're doing it. You need to stop. You need to let go of like, oh, but it doesn't. We're too interested in like wanting to feel it real. Do you know what I mean? We're too interested in wanting to feel it real, that it is true, than we are about the thought itself or the thing itself. And I think that's really, sorry, my parents are. So don't let your feelings deviate from like your intention and your focus and your attention. That's what I'm saying. So I hope that's helpful for you. And I hope that like you're able to, I really want you to do this. I really, really, really want you to do this. Okay. I want you to get into the habit of being nice to yourself in front of the mirror, being nice to your body when you look at it. It's just a habit and you just start. Okay. Feeling like secure, feeling good, feeling accepting, feeling warm. It's your body. You live inside of it every single day. You live inside of it. Love it. Appreciate it. Let it be for you what you want it to be. And you do that by guiding your thoughts, by guiding your attention, by seeing what it is you want to see. And you will start actually seeing that, because all there is awareness. Like, this is just kind of making me think, is there actually anything to be seen except that which we filter through our seeing? Can I say that in a better way? I don't know that I can. Anyway, I hope this is helpful for you and that you do it. And yeah, flip those thoughts, baby. Okay? Okay? And for any of you guys who are interested in some email coaching, I am now doing that. I'm now offering email coaching. So I've put a link in the description box below for my website, and you can go to that and you can email me. And I would love to work with you and see what you're dealing with and how we can help you create something in your life. All right, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.